In 1845, one of the greatest mysteries in the history of exploration unfolded. An expedition led by Sir John Franklin, consisting of 129 members, set sail from London with two ships, HMS Erebus and HMS Terror. Their aim was to find a maritime route through the Arctic, a dream held by sailors for centuries. However, what awaited them was not just a geographic exploration, but a confrontation with unimaginable challenges and a tragic fate lurking in the cold. Would they come to realize that this journey would transform into an unforgettable historical tragedy? Right from the early days, when the ships departed on May 19th, the expedition was meticulously prepared. They were equipped with the most advanced exploration tools of that era, along with sufficient food for a long and grueling journey. Yet, amid all this preparation, could they truly grasp the real challenges they were about to face? Everything seemed to be going smoothly, at least until July, when the expedition stopped at Disco Bay on the west coast of Greenland. Here, the crew members penned their final letters home, offering a heartfelt goodbye to their loved ones. Little did they know, this would be their last communication with the outside world. News from the journey began to dwindle. By August, snippets of updates indicated that 5 crew members had fallen ill and were sent back to England on support vessels. The situation was gradually shifting from hope to anxiety. As the expedition continued its journey through Baffin Bay on July 12, 1845, they were undoubtedly excited, yet none could foresee the real hardships waiting ahead. By May of the following year, both ships were trapped in ice near King William Island. That was when everything began to change. The crew members were forced to abandon the ships, becoming castaways in one of the coldest areas on Earth. By June 11, 1847, Sir John Franklin had passed away. His written records were found on King William Island, where the presence of the expedition had become increasingly faint. There were no signs indicating they could escape their dire circumstances. Over a year went by, and survival grew increasingly impossible as the weather became harsher, food supplies dwindled, and the spirits of the crew plummeted. In 1850, after an extensive search, a fleet finally discovered a stone grave on Beechey Island. This indicated that the expedition had endured the winter of 1845 there. A harsh reality was unveiled regarding the fate of the crew. They had endured unimaginable conditions, living in fear and anxiety until death became a release. In 1854, explorer John Ray encountered the Inuit near Kugaruk, Nunavut. Through the tales they recounted, hints about the expedition's fate began to emerge. It became clear that the crew had been forced to seek food in a perilous environment, with some members resorting to unimaginable actions to survive. Their story was both shocking and deeply tragic. Theories regarding the cause of the expedition's demise started to emerge. Some scientists posited that the members may have suffered from Addison's disease, while others emphasized the possibility of lead poisoning from cooking utensils or lack of vitamin C due to absence of fresh food. The harsh climate conditions were also an undeniable factor. Yet no one could provide a definitive answer. The legend of Franklin's expedition's fate endures. More than 150 years later, in 2014, a piece of the search's puzzle was solved when the wreck of HMS Erebus was unexpectedly discovered on the seabed near King William Island. This revelation not only reignited hope, but also raised numerous questions. How did the ship sink? What can we learn about the lives of the crew from these remnants? In 2016, the wreck of HMS Terror was also discovered, further complicating this narrative. The story of the Franklin expedition serves as a powerful lesson about nature's might and human limitations. At that time, such explorations were not merely adventures, but battles against oneself. They not only conquered new lands, but also posed questions about existence, humanity, and the meaning of life. Time may have passed, but the mysteries surrounding the disappearance of the Franklin expedition continue to hold a significant place in the hearts of exploration enthusiasts. How could such a strong expedition, equipped with the best gear, fail so drastically? And there are many more mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Each shipwreck and every artifact retrieved from the icy north holds a piece of this story. Do we truly understand the fate of this expedition? Or have we merely scratched the surface of a mystery that still has many undiscovered facets?